I'm ready for our next guest when you are ready. So the next person is someone I've known for a long time because the first time we met was in San Jose. And after I spoke, he said something like, "You are the funniest and most handsome speaker I've ever seen." I don't know if those are the exact words, but that's what I remember. So Mike Sula has done so much in the dental world. Mike, catch us up on where you are now, what you're doing to help dentists on a daily basis.
Sure. Good to see you again, Paul. And yeah, you're pretty close on those beginning comments to San Jose. But my name is Mike Sula, and I've been in the dental space for about 12 years now. Just recently joined forces with Studio 88, who's dentistry's story-driven marketing agency. And honestly, I've seen them in the space for many years now, and I'm super excited to be a part of their team now and helping dentists at that new level to find their story, help display it, and really put it in the digital space online to help them get that ideal patient through the door for them.
Yeah, that's awesome. I just was talking with John on a podcast. John and Josh are great sponsors. Love what all they do. Love how much they like food, sneakers, things like that. Tell us, what are you doing at Studio 88? What's a day in the life of Mike about? So we can understand that context.
For sure. So I just recently took over the sales director position for Studio 88. We've had a lot of demand for clients and dentists that really want to help find that story and build it out, and whether it's website, through professional photography, through videography. So I'm kind of on the front end to introduce, hey, here's everything that we do. Here's how we can help your practice. Here's what the project looks like. So kind of the front lines of answering questions and explain everything we do from.
What's the, over the years, I bought my first custom suit when I got married. Prior to that, I bought a lot of nice clothes. I was looking at Macy's with my mom back in the day. Doesn't mean those clothes are not good, but they're off the rack versus custom. So if we take this comparison story to your website, where's the value of a custom-based website where it's not about being better, but where's this difference factor or wow factor work with Studio 88 in building this story that's really based around you?
It's a great question. We believe, the best marketing that you could possibly put out there is marketing that's true and authentic to the practice. So what we've seen, and not to bash this, if anyone on here that's watching has this, but we've kind of waged a war on templated websites, ones that all look the same. If you see one dental website, you've seen 1,000 of them. Waged a war on, stock photography.
There's one guy. He kind of looks like Jeremiah a little bit. I hope he got a lot of royalties. He's on every dental website, right?
Yeah,
nice looking guy. I feel like he should come to a dental conference and be like, "I'm here. I'm the guy."
He'd be very popular. He'd be a celebrity there, but which is great. I think it's better than not having it. But if you're going to look at really trying to describe, and if COVID taught us anything, it was that human connection is needed. And that's what our websites and that's what our team does, is we do everything 100% custom. So every photo, every video is going to be of the practice to really connect at a human level to find that ideal patient, the one that comes to your site and says, man, I saw and I read your story and I share the same values and I share this, and it really spoke to me. I knew you were the right practice once I came and read about you.
I love that, Mike. I want to give you some insider dentist sales tip that you can use in a sec. I do see in the comments, that's great. They're asking Jeremiah questions. So if you're still here, you can answer questions as part of your training. Do you address the mindset issues? But Mike, basically, if I'm like, hey, we're going to go to a party, right, and they're going to have old fashions and nachos, we're interested. If it's cotton candy, we might be mildly interested, but it's not our thing. So what I share with dentists is, you say to them is, you might want more new patients, but do you want more class 2s on number 15? They say, no, I want implant cases, right? And I think what's Nacho nuts to me, and I've had to learn myself, is dentists would never use a certain lab for their fancy cosmetic work, but they use a website company that doesn't represent what they do. And I think those mismatched expectations really create confusion for the customer. This process, tell us more about the process. They call you guys up, they commit to it. I know you guys come out for videos. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, definitely. So we kind of have it broken down in 3 very simple steps. We first discover your story, and that's involved in some different like style guide tools, brand creator ones, exercises that you can use within your office to really find your identity. So we really spend a lot of time in discovery up front. And of course, that comes with us sending a professional photographer or professional videographer of the practice, getting drone footage, making sure it's very clean, very authentic to the practice.
Yeah.
And then secondly, once we discover that story, we're going to tell your story. And that's through a beautifully designed website. And then third, once those 2 steps are in place, the third step is now to share your story. So that's through digital ads, that's through social media, that's through SEO, advanced SEO options. But the mistake that we see is a lot of individuals will get to step number 3 where they share their story and pour thousands of dollars into ads, but they don't have the first 2 steps right.
Yeah.
They kind of have this blocky website or one that doesn't describe them. So if there's anywhere that you want to invest your dollars, it's getting that image right, getting understanding who you are, what you bring to the marketplace, and then now let's go share it and scream it from the mountaintops.
And what I found too is your website is such a great tool for your existing patients to just share more about what you do. I bring up my own website with testimonials in the operatory for people that have known me for 20 years. I'm like, we do implants. I mean, I don't know how you missed this in the past 2 decades, but I say in a joking way that there's so much messaging that people get that's overwhelming from email, text, photo. When you have this website that you can use as this bring to life story about, it's great. So Mike, how can someone reach out to you if they'd like to learn more? We can text studio to this number going by on the bottom, but if someone wanted to talk to you, how could they do that?
Yeah, absolutely. Shoot me an email at mike@s8e8.com.
Cool.
Or you can just shoot me a text at 847-707-6323. Reach out to us, check out some of our work. We'd love to set up a strategy call, and it's really low pressure. So if you just want to chat to see, hey, what are we doing that's working? What are we doing that's not? We can have that discussion. And, if it works out for us to work together, great. If not, we're good with that too.
Learn about a service. I think you should say this to Josh, though. Rob Montgomery, my good friend, lawyer, he has this amazing wine collection, and we were lecturing, and he was finding out how stressful it is to be a dentist. I say, good news, guys. Rob said that we can go down to his wine cellar and all pick a bottle of wine to do this. I think you should say, Josh, since I'm a new here, I want to go pick a pair of your sneakers from your sneaker collection. Now, most people say, oh, that's gross. I don't want to wear sneakers you've worn. But I know sneaker people, there's probably 10, 12 that haven't been out of the box yet. So you go say that you want a welcome gift for your thing.
I know. I'm going to start pushing that the next time.
That's the thing. All right, awesome.